Welcome to Caribbean Global Network News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. In today's headlines, Hurricane Dorian death toll now at 7. And in sports, Holder climbs up in ICC Test Bowling rankings. Bahamian Prime Minister Hubert Minnis has announced that the death toll from Hurricane Dorian has increased from 5 to 7 and has warned that the figure will rise even further. Minnis, at a press conference late Tuesday evening, said the 2 additional deaths were in Abaco, the Bahamian island worst affected by the monster Category 5 storm that pummeled parts of the country for more than a day. The Prime Minister on Tuesday took an aerial view of the damage to his country following the storm. Many houses remain flooded, streets blocked, power lines down, and people in deep despair. Many Caribbean countries have pledged their support in restoration efforts in the Bahamas after Dorian slammed into the islands. Canadian man charged with conspiring to murder a couple living in Jamaica. CBC in Canada is reporting that a Canadian man has been charged with conspiring to commit murder after a lengthy investigation into a plot to kill a couple living in Jamaica. The Durham Regional Police Service received information about the plot in late May. Its homicide unit began a coordinated investigation into the murder plot with the assistance of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, and the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Unit, MOCA, in Jamaica. Investigations confirmed that the Canadian citizen had traveled to Jamaica in mid-May to help plan the murders. The murders did not take place, and the Jamaican couple is unharmed at this time. 56-year-old Fitz Hutchinson of Ontario has been charged with conspiracy to murder and counselling offence that is not committed. He remains in police custody. Rise United accused of using money to influence presidential election. Peter Bunting's Rise United campaign is being accused of seeking to use money to influence the outcome of Saturday's presidential election in the People's National Party. His opponent, Dr. Peter Phillips's One PNP campaign, is calling for the party's election monitoring committee to immediately investigate an announcement by Rise United campaign chairman Mark Golding that he has raised $10 million to create an endowment fund to help struggling party workers. One PNP chairman, K.D. Knight, wants the committee to investigate in whose name the funds were raised, the account to which the money was deposited, and the party office used to approach potential donors. He said the fundraising scheme is not a PNP initiative, as it had not been sanctioned by the party's annual conference, National Executive Council, or the Executive Committee. And in sports, Holder climbs up in ICC Test Bowling rankings. The West Indies team might be taking a battering in Test cricket, but there's something to feel good about as captain Jason Holder has moved up in the ICC Test Bowling rankings. Holder has made his way up onto the top 5 of the ICC Test Bowling rankings. His 5 for 77 in the first innings against India in the second test at Sabina Park has seen him rise 4 places up the career-high number 4 in the world. Kemar Roach, another West Indian player, has remained in the top 10. He has, however, moved 1 place down to 9th after picking up just 4 wickets in the second test. Pat Cummins and South Africa's Kagiso Rabada holds the top 2 spots in that table. Former Jamaican player joins England's under-21 coaching staff. Michael Johnson, a former Jamaican international player, is now the assistant coach of England's under-21 football team. Johnson, who recently vacated his position of head coach of the Guyanese football team, is on a 3-year contract and will assist Aidi Boothroyd for the upcoming Youth European qualifiers. Johnson, who was a member of Jamaica's 2000 and 2003 Gold Cup squad, will now be in charge of preparing training sessions for the team. That's it for your CGN News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. Pleasant viewing.